So tell us a little bit, like we can now, I guess, switch from the beginnings of your life and how you started and where you grew up and how is everything there, how you started your sport career. Can you tell us a little bit about that now?
Yes, like I said, growing up in Prigradne, in my small village, I trained there. I started there wrestling with 8 years. And yes, I remember first time when I go to the gym, I have to go to the school and my friend, he was a little bit older than me. He come to my home. He say, "Hey, let's go wrestling gym." And I even don't know what is this wrestling. But I wrestle every day in the school with my friends. But I don't know what is this. I never see some video. Never heard. And I tell my mother, "Can I go wrestling gym?" My mother say, "No, you have to go school like that." And I cry, I cry, "Please, I go," cry. And my mother say, "Okay, you go now, but this is the first and last time, I have a good day, My mother say, "Okay, let's go." And I go with my friend, the wrestling gym. I do my first training, and I meet my bigger cousin there in the gym. I don't know. I never think about he do wrestling. He's bigger than me, and he say, "What are you doing here? This is wrestling gym." And I say, "I want to start wrestling, and please tell my mother I want to come more." Like that.
Great.
And my cousin call my father, and my father say, "Okay, you can go." Like I start, and after 1 year, I broke my hand, here after 1 year, and my mother cried, say, I told you, yes, don't go to the gym, this is not for you, go to school, like that. But after this, I was thinking when I was injured, like in my home, I was thinking, now I recovery, I go back, and I show this guy, I am better like that, who broke my arm. Yes, I was thinking like that, So I training there.
You fell in love in wrestling already.
Yes. I feel that's my sport, it's wrestling is like, even I like MMA, now I do MMA, but for me, wrestling is number one. Wrestling is, if you can wrestling is not only sport. In wrestling, you have, mentality, like discipline, like I remember my coach, my coach learned to me more things than my father, I remember this because I have morning and evening 2 trainings when I wrestling, and I spend more time with my coach than my father. My father was all day working.
Yes.
I was 2 hours morning.
See him at night, maybe.
Yes,
that's it.
And of course, my father, say to me, how I can, how I have to be,
yes.
like a man, because of course he told me that, but my coach, learned to me more things like discipline, like respect to, everyone. My coach come all Fridays. He come to school and control how I am in the school. If he see I have, I am not good in the school. He punch me every time. Or my father too come to the school, control everything. And there in Chechnya, when I start, I go to school, I wrestling. Wrestling was not for me. For me, that was number one. I want to wrestle every time, every day. But for my coach and father, my mother, they told me school is number one. I go to the school, finish my school,
then
I go to training. Yes, rest little bit, and the second training. But this time I have a very good teacher, in the school, and I told him, please let me go to the gym. He say, okay, you can go, but don't say it's to another guys,
Great.
I have like.
What was his name? What is his name? Do you remember his
This
name?
was a woman, Aizan. Yes, Aizan. I remember very good.
Thank you, Aizan.
Thank you, Aizan. Yes.